So guys, you started this band right here in the Sunshine State.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not in Fort Myers, but yeah.
Where? Tampa?
St. Pete? Yeah. Everyone still lives there but me.
You're gone.
I live out west, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you live out west?
In Utah.
Utah.
Yeah.
That's a lot different than St. Pete.
It is. That's the opposite. I just went out there for some family reasons and then just stayed, man. I just actually sold my house here. I bought in St. Pete, I had a house. I just sold. So I'm out there, man. It's got 5 acres and in the mountains. And yeah, dude.
I just moved back here from St. Pete. I love St. Pete.
St. Pete got crazy.
It is unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like a real city.
When I was a kid, I was born and raised in Clearwater, and when I was a kid, you didn't go to St. Pete. Like, you'd get shot. So now it's like $1 million condos. It's so weird, but it's cool.
So when you guys were first, forming the band, you guys are from St. Pete. You ever dream of playing like Janus Landing, or what is it called? Janus Live?
State Theater first.
State Theater.
Which holds like 700 people. But that was like the one, man.
That was after
that was
660 was after. Way after, like 10 years after.
State Theater was in the first one.
Oh, that's such a big venue.
And then it was Janus. And they made Janus better and nicer.
And now it's the Sun Dome.
It is the Sun Dome.
Like, that's
it's fucked up.
Have you guys thought about this? Like,
it's fucked up. Yeah. Thought about it a lot.
I saw Tom Petty there.
I got a phone call the other day from the Tampa Bay Times, which is like the big newspaper down there. The guy goes, "Do you know?" And he's like really proper. He goes, "Do you know you're the biggest band in history from Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater?" I'm like, "What?" No, but hold on. I never thought about that. Like I don't think about shit like, if you think about stuff like that, it'll rot your brain. We've never had those kind of lofty goals. Our goal was always to make the best shit we could and to play it great in front of people. So to have people think that way is really interesting. And we used to play the dives, and so to be there it's bizarre, man. It's bizarre.
You still get to play dives.
We still get to play dives.
Go over to Europe and we'll play a room like this.
So I don't want to put like labels on the band. I'm just doing this merely to show, I don't know, back when you guys started, whatever they call the type of music that was in at the time, whether it was metalcore, screamo, a lot of those bands that came up with you at that particular time, they're kind of not around anymore. Underoath has kind of evolved into a rock band. Not saying you weren't a rock, I think you know where I'm going with this. But was this something that you were conscious of with the times? Were you guys just evolving? And because this album is different.
I think the thing with Underoath was we didn't know what we wanted when we started. We were super young and we just wrote the best thing that we could imagine. And like it was all based off energy, and like playing live. And when that started to catch on, there was more and more rules. Every day it was like, we can't do this, we can't do that, we're never doing this again, we're never doing that again. So every record, after Define the Great Line, until Erase Me, in my opinion, has gotten less and less, what's the word I'm looking for? Like broad, I guess? We kept closing ourselves in. Like, we're like, oh, we used to do that, and too many people like that, so we're not doing that anymore. Let's make it weirder. Let's go. And our boxes got smaller and smaller. So Underoath kind of, I don't know if it was evolving is the right word, but we just kind of like self-destructed and creatively until we broke up, because by the end, none of us were happy playing with what we were writing, I think that was a huge thing, as long, with the relationships with each other as well. It's just really hard, and everyone wanted something different, and everyone was trying to take charge, and it just didn't really work. So we broke up. And when we got back together, I remember I was working on a project, and he was working on a project, and like, we're not going to come back to you guys and do this if it's going to be like it was. Like, if we can get in a room and play music like we did when we started, which was music that we had fun playing, then we'll do it again. So we started touring, and when we started writing, we were just like, fuck what Underoath used to be, what's Underoath now? And we took all those rules and we threw them in the trash, and we just said, let's this is our first record, you know, it might as well have, because we took so long that, why not, we could, if everyone's mad, we'll just call it something else. We'll call it whatever the fuck we want, you know, like, so we just made a record that we loved, and that's what we hear now. And I think we have learned how to evolve and play music that we want to play, because now we're kind of getting a second chance, like I said earlier, like starting fresh.
Can I strap you into that thing behind us or no?
Yeah. Can I be nude or no?
Can I strap you into that naked holding your guitar? What time is it? 4:30, it's time to get strapped in. Strap it in, motherfucker. I'm sorry, he was having a serious...
It looks very sexual.
He was having this serious talk and I saw that thing and I was like, damn.
I hope you didn't want to strap me to that thing. You're not gonna,
oh, I'll strap everyone in there at the same time. I think the style of music we started out playing still runs through our music. We still hear that live, you know, we play all that stuff. It's just interesting because when we started, that kind of music wasn't commercially viable, and we watched that happen. And I think that, as to your question about our peers and whatever, I think that we've just been one of the serendipitously blessed and lucky bands that our fans came with us. You know, like our fans grew with us. I think that for this genre of music, it's either like bros beating each other up or it's girls. I think the singer's cute, and that changes though, right? You know, that changes. The girls start listening to like John Mayer and Band of Horses, and the guys end up going back to Tom Petty. It's true, but we got lucky that we were able to have everyone just come with us.
We've always loved the basis of the band was always rock. We just didn't. It wasn't as incorporated as it is now. We never changed. We didn't change who we were. Like when we were kids, we were definitely more into. There was a span of time when we were like metal. But we grew up listening to rock, and we listened to rock through that time, and still listen to rock now. So as you kind of find yourself, it's kind of always find yourself back to where you know, whenever you write a Tom Petty record, but you know, it's gonna have a little bit more rock and roll to it. You know, now that we've kind of become who we are. You know, I think. Yes. You know, Alice in Chains has been my Alice in Chains and Nirvana have been my favorite band since I was like 5. Still are. You know, that's gonna always be in there in the music somewhere. You know, I'm not sure how Gallery watching Underoath.
You guys want to hear another one from Underoath?
This is our final composition of the day.
Then we have to drive 2 hours and then fly back to the tour that might be snowed out. So we'll see what happens. If not, we'll come back here and like drink beer with you guys or something. Yeah.
for doing this again. I know
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
it was not an easy day for you, and it's an off day, so I know how valuable those are. So to know that you came down here and flew down to just do this for us was really great. So thank you so much. And of course, you know that song on 96K Rock. You hear that one all the time, and you'll probably hear it a little bit more after today. So, yeah, that's how this shit works, right?
That's how that shit works.
So these guys gotta go, but they have been pretty cooperative today. If I've got Brian, the photographer, if everybody formed like a single